to improve healthcare for all Nigerians, the federal government has constituted a committee of experts to develop a modern healthcare infrastructure for the country. President Goodluck Jonathan said this while commissioning the Nigeria-Turkish Nizamiye Hospital in the Federal Capital Territory. He praised the management of the 80 private hospital for the project, which he said represents a significant investment in the country's health sector. State House correspondent Chukwuma Onokuzi has more on this.
The Nigeria-Turkish Nizamiye Hospital is perhaps one of the best structures now adorning the landscape of the Federal Capital Territory, especially the Life Camp area. The commissioning attracted very prominent citizens from all walks of life, especially members of the diplomatic community. The special guest of honor and President of Nigeria told them that this is a landmark event and it is in line with the determination of his administration to ensure access to quality and affordable health care for the citizen.
At least this hospital will stop some people. In fact, in some cases, when we have serious cases where we cannot board normal aircraft, we talk about ambulance. Sometimes even before the ambulance would have arrived, the story would have changed. So if we have a local setup here, then we know that it really helps in such critical moments.
The president proceeded to cut the cake as well as unveil the wall plaque signifying the opening of another notable landmark in the healthcare sector in Nigeria. A tour of the 80-bed hospital indicates that it is equipped with modern facilities. The medical director and the Turkish ambassador to Nigeria said it's been designed to deepen relations between Turkey and Nigeria away from business into health matters. Like any other private hospital, this is affordable to all.
We want to try to do everything here. But we will install all facilities step by step. And also we are planning to install first invasive cardiology like coronary angiography, stent application, balloon application, and like this. After then, maybe other, for example, cardiovascular surgery, open heart surgery.
Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and the Minister of Health emphasized on the need to continue to partner with the private sector to arrest capital flight abroad for medical needs.
I am glad to observe that significant achievements have been recorded in this direction, with quite a large number of private world-class health facilities springing up all over the country.
The sustenance of Nigeria-Turkish relations is said to be key in the commissioning of this hospital project, especially now that the federal government is emphasizing investment opportunities in Nigeria. Chukwuma Onokuzi, Channels Television News.
The Telecom's provider, Etisalat Nigeria, has taken customer experience to a different level with the launch of the first Gold Series Experience Center in Lagos. The new state-of-the-art Gold Series Experience Centers are set to support customers asking questions, trying to try out new apps and see how the latest mobile devices can enhance their lives when paired with the right applications. Our correspondent Oluwa Shonibari reports.
Etisalat is at it again. The Telecoms company has hit another milestone with the opening of its new Experience Center located on Adiola Deku, Victoria Island, Lagos. 3, 2, 1. Etisalat! A one-of-its-kind store, the Experience Center is built to fill the needs of all its customers. The acting chief executive of Etisalat, Matthew Wilshire, schools the crowd.
So what do you call a location where one of those kind of 7-Eleven convenience places are? A store. Yeah, that's right. A one for the ladies. So where do you go when you want to have your hair done? A salon. So what about ours? I mean, the team have drilled this into me. Look, when you go to visit an Etisalat location, you don't go to any of those things. You go to an experience center. it's very, very different.
A tour begins, and the acting CEO and guests are impressed with what's in store. A gig bar, cafe, and VIP lounge, the Artisanal Experience Center is a one-stop shop.
We want customers to experience the essence of our brand. And the essence of our brand are things you've heard. We're trendy, we're youthful, there's a lot of energy, we're vibrant, we're innovative. That's at the heart of what we do, and we're also customer focused.
It's a very interactive and very forward-thinking center. I think it's really great because we're going into a digital era, and these are the sort of innovations that we look for. And you know, it's for premium customers, so I believe that it will motivate other people to aspire to be premium customers.
So, once again, Artisanal brings to its customers a new sensation to touch, feel, and thoroughly enjoy the experience. Ayali Ashonibaya, reporting for Channels Television News.
Well, time for us to go to our business news studios, where Jacqueline Rogers is standing by to give us details.
First Bank, truly the first.
Welcome to Business News. The Central Bank has no plans to devalue the Naira. This assurance is coming from the acting governor of the Apex Bank, Dr. Sarah Alade, amidst the increasing volatile trading at the forex market 24 hours after the president suspended Governor Sanusi Lamido Sanusi. At a news conference in Abuja today, Dr. Alade restated the CBN's resolve to maintain monetary and price stability, saying the sudden change in the bank saying that there will be no sudden change in the bank's core mandate.
Ladies and gentlemen, and members of the I wish to assure you that the bank has the capacity to meet the demands of all foreign exchange users. Let me seize this opportunity to therefore reassure all our stakeholders once again that the bank has no immediate plans to devalue the currency. It is important to note that the bank in its 55 years of existence has continuously focused on its core mandates and remains committed to achieving monetary and price stability, promoting sound financial system, and defending the international value of our local currency. I wish to assure all our stakeholders that the bank's policies and operations will continue to be firmly anchored on the realization of its principal objectives in line with the provision of the CBN Act of 2007. Thus, with the principal goal of ensuring monetary and price stability, policy measures will continue to be consistent with sustainable non-inflationary growth through the adoption of appropriate mix of monetary policy measures and coordination with fiscal policy.
Meanwhile, the Naira fell 1% to 166 Naira 35 kobo against the dollar in volatile trading today. Dealers say the local unit opened at 164 Naira 90 kobo to the greenback. It traded for a short period and rose to 167 Naira before it shut down. Yesterday, after Mr. Sanusi's suspension was announced, the Naira slumped as much as 3.2% to a record low of 168 Naira 90 kobo against the dollar. Dealers still expect that the central bank will intervene. Meanwhile, yields on Nigeria's 10-year debt dropped 18 basis points to 14.07%. Talking about those yields on Nigeria's 10-year dropped, which dropped by that amount of a percentage. It comes as sell pressure eased a day after the suspension of Lamido Sanusi. It caused a sell-off in bond currency and the stock markets. Dealers say that the 2022 benchmark debt listed in the JP Morgan Emerging Government Bond Index witnessed renewed buying from domestic pension funds. The key broad index at the local bears fell by 1.3% to 38,295.74 points after the bears held sway at the market still. Well, Bisi Coker has details of today's trading.
Hello and welcome to the stock market reports. The bears maintained their grip on the Nigerian equities market a day after the suspension of the central bank governor caused a broad financial market sell-off. The key broad index fell by 1.34% to 38,295.74 points. Now leading the pack of losers is market heavyweight Dangote Cement, with Guinness and UACN trailing behind. Owambe, UAC Property and ETI were Friday's top gainers. Major contributors to market volume include UBA, Unity Bank and Niger Insurance. When the closing bell rang, volume came in at 520.43 million units, valued at 3.5 billion naira and exchanged in over 5,000 deals. And that's a wrap on the stock market reports. I am Bisi Coker.
Thank you, Bisi. That's it on Business News. On the news at 10. Sulaiman returns in just a moment.
First Bank, truly the first.
Still ahead on the news at 10, massive boost to African football as the Confederation of African Football signs a memorandum of understanding with UEFA. There's some sports news.